Alright, good morning everyone. Hope you're having an alerting day so far. Today I'll be checking out 3 of Tokyo's weirdest train crossings. So in the past I made videos of me exploring around train crossings that's nearby Tokyo, like Japan's longest train crossing in Kanagawa and then train crossings with no gates in Saitama. But recently I realized that I haven't made a dedicated video for train crossings in Tokyo. So I found 3 weird ones in Tokyo that made me go, what the heck even is this? So I'm currently here at Mejiro Station, which is one of the least used train stations on the JR Yamanote line. And the first railroad crossing is about a 10-minute walk from here. So Mejiro is only a stop away from Ikebukuro, and I'm pretty sure you can walk there in about 10 to 15 minutes. It's hard to believe that because the atmosphere here is completely different from over there, in a good way. If I had to choose which Yamanote line station to live in, this might be one of my first choices because it is relatively quiet compared to other stations, but it's only a stop away from Ikebukuro and 3-4 stops away from Shinjuku. Oh, okay. It's like that. We are here at the first crossing. I don't know the name of this place or crossing, but the unique part about this railroad crossing that it's a V-shaped crossing. So you can see there's a road over here on the left side. There's also a road on here on the right side. And trains passing by, so let's just wait till the train passes by from the left side. Okay, so let's take a look at this even more. So this is the left side. They only have the alarm stuff over here. There isn't one on the other side. The only place there is in between the 2 roads. It's the right side. And then over here, we should be able to see something interesting. Oh, it's this one. This is called Fumikiri Jizo. So this one is specifically here for this crossing. I tried looking up the history about this. There wasn't much about it on the internet. So if anyone else knows, you're more than welcome to let me know. And then another train coming from the left side. Oh, I forgot to say that this line, this crossing is on the Seibu Ikebukuro line, which I feel like most people traveling here would not take because this is mostly a commuter train. Or if anything, people use this line to go to Chichibu using the La View, the spaceship-looking yellow train. Yeah, I think the angle will be most interesting from over here because, yeah, this is the bottom part of the V. Something like, here you go. Is there a way we can get all 3 crossings at once? Yeah, like that. I was hoping the La View will pass by, but that train only comes once every hour, and the next one is coming in about 30-40 minutes. I missed the timing. So the next crossing I'll be going to has probably the weirdest gate, and not only in Tokyo, but in the entire country. Hey, we are here at the station that's closest to the second railroad crossing. It's called Zoshiki Station. And this is on the Keikyu Kamata line. Wait, no, Keikyu line, my bad. So the first railroad crossing, we were in Toshimaku, which is also where Ikebukuro is. This place, Zoshiki, we are in Otaku. Not Otaku, but Otakama Street. Back to back. This isn't the railroad crossing though. I know I got off at a station on the KQ line, but the second crossing I'll be going to is not on that line, but instead on the JR Tokaido and Keihin Tohoku line. And to get to that crossing, we are going through this narrow road that feels like I shouldn't be walking here. So I'm here at the second crossing, but the weird gate is not on this side, it's on the other side. So we're gonna wait until the train passes by just like this, so that I can show you it. Okay. I'm gonna put my camera down here so I don't show you the gate yet. First, we're gonna pass by it and then do the reveal, the epic reveal. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, it's this one right here. I don't know if it was anticlimactic, but this is known as probably Japan's shortest train crossing gate. It might be hard to tell how short it is from this, but compared to the other side, look how long this one is. And then we'll go back to here, and then there's this. I think it'll be funnier if we see this gate go down. So we'll wait till then. Here, oh, just like that. Okay, it's ringing. Give me a sec. Oh my god. And then the long one's going down. I guess now you can tell how ridiculous this looks. I wonder why they couldn't just make this crossing go all the way here. Is it too long? So as for the reason why it's this short, I was looking up on the internet for answers and I couldn't find any. The first two crossings we went to, I don't think there's a specific reason why it was built like that. But if you know the reason why it's this short, feel free to let me know in the comments and educate me. Alright, so that was the second crossing. We'll say goodbye to it. I'm not supposed to touch it, so we say goodbye. Alright, so we're gonna head over to the last railroad crossing, and this one, I don't know if it's weird, but this is more like this is the only crossing in blah 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 blah. So yeah, we'll head there right now. Okay, so I was walking towards Kamata Station, which is where I have to take the train to head over to the third spot. But I found this small train over here. And right now we're at the Kamata Training Center, and this small train over here is what train drivers use to train to drive a train. It's actually super cool. It's my first time seeing this. Okay, we are here at the last stop, or the stop closest to the third railway crossing. It is called Komagome Station. So this station is on the JR Yamanote line. Yeah, we're back here again. This is about 2-3 stops away from Ikebukuro Station. And speaking of the Yamanote line, the last railroad crossing we'll be going to is a 5-minute walk away from the station on that line. It's coming. This is the Nakaminato railroad crossing, and this is the only railroad crossing on the JR Yamanote line. So this place, you have to walk about 4 minutes from Komangome Station, and you know you got here by first noticing the railroad crossing, and also this big golf ball with kids on it. This is something that, you know, if you're a train fan, if you're a train crossing fan, you should 100% take a look at, because I heard that it's going to close sooner than later. So why is this the last railroad crossing on the Yamanote line? Well, the biggest reason is because of how often the train comes. It comes about once every 5 minutes, and I think once every 2 to 3 minutes during rush hour. And when a train comes often, that means the gates are closed most of the time. That will be very inconvenient for pedestrians and drivers. So that is why most of the tracks are elevated, and they got rid of as many railroad crossings as possible. The second to the last crossing on this train was around the Ikebukuro area, and it closed around 2005, so more than 20 years ago. And this one's gonna close at 2009, I heard. And before that, they're going to make a bridge so people can actually go over. They also want to close this railroad crossing because that'll get them one step closer to fully automating this train. So although there's no specifically unique characteristic about this crossing, the fact that this is the only one on the Yamanote line, I think it's pretty cool. So I highly recommend you check this place out sooner than later before it closes. All right, so that was all the weird railroad crossings in Tokyo. I hope you liked it. If you want a part 2 of this, please let me know in the comment section, as I'm pretty sure there are way more weird train crossings other than these 3. So I made videos about other weird railroad crossing that is around Tokyo. So if you want to watch that, it will be up here and here. So feel free to check it out. All right, thank you for watching. See you guys later. Bye-bye.